Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today I'm going to be talking about training for my first ever ultra marathon. So what is an ultra marathon? An ultra marathon is a race that is any distance longer than a traditional marathon, which would be around 26.2 miles. Why am I deciding to do one? I don't know. Last year, I basically learned that ultra marathons were a thing. I didn't even know they existed before last year. I'd heard of like really long distance races, but I never really thought that there were people out there running more than a marathon in one go. It seemed like a lot. I went to Burning Man last year. I have a couple videos on my channel talking about tips and going to Burning Man and stuff like that. And they actually have a 50K at Burning Man, which I think is around 31 miles. I should probably know the exact distance because that is the one I'm training for. I heard about this ultra marathon last year and something about it really piqued my interest. It just seemed like a really great community of people from what I had heard about. And the trail itself, or the path itself, it's not even a trail, it's just run out on the playa, which is a dried lake bed. It's a completely flat surface. There's no, tough inclines or hills to deal with. And the ground itself is really soft, not as soft as something like sand, which would be hard to run through, but just gentle on the joints. And so of all of the races that I've ever considered running, this one actually seemed like the most doable for me, other than the fact that it's 31 miles. There's actually a really cool YouTuber by the name of Ryan Van Duzer. I believe that's his channel name as well. If I'm saying it wrong or whatever, I will put it on the screen somewhere so that you guys can go check out his channel. It'll be linked in the description as well. He has some awesome videos of him running all sorts of different races and ultra marathons, but specifically, I think he's got like 2 videos of running the ultra at Burning Man. His video just made this race look like so much fun. Granted, he is a lot fitter than I am. He's done a lot of these races, so I know that it'll probably be a hell of a lot harder for me to do it, but something about it was really inspiring to me and just kind of piqued my interest. And so I started doing a little bit more research, and I started getting into watching a lot of different ultra running tips and people in the ultra running community. I don't necessarily think this is something I'm gonna be good at, but the main reason that I wanna do it is because I've never really done something where I have pushed the limits of what my body can do and challenged my perceived thoughts about that. Yeah, I played varsity sports, but I mean, this is something completely different. I've never run a marathon. So to just go from, having run a couple 5Ks here and there and having run track in high school to training for an ultra marathon is a completely different ball game. And it's been fun to have a goal. I have actually been training for the last month, I want to say. It's pretty much been a month at this point. Tomorrow will be my end of my 4-week mark. Today's Saturday, and in the running app that I have, Sunday is the end of a week for some reason. So tomorrow will be the end of 4 weeks of training. I've been doing it for a month and I've really been enjoying running and what it's been teaching me. And the last run that I did was my longest run ever. It was a 10-mile run. I did it yesterday and my knees are in a lot of pain. I haven't pushed myself like that physically in a long time. I feel like, working a desk job like I do, and like most of us do, once you get older and you stop playing competitive sports or you stop, doing athletic stuff, you're just working out, you're just going to the gym. Sometimes you don't have an extreme goal in mind. You don't actually have something you're working towards physically rather than just, staying healthy, which is a great goal to have. That's been my goal for a long time, is just working out consistently and staying healthy. But it's been really fun having something that I can actually work towards, like trying to reach a certain mileage or doing mile workouts where I only run 1 mile and I just try to run as fast as possible. Doing things like that have been really fun for me because I can actually track my progress and see how I'm doing. Having this goal with my fitness has actually transitioned to other aspects of my workouts. So having this goal of running more miles, I noticed from the last run that I did, I was having a lot of runner's knee pain, and even now my knees are still pretty tender. And I was doing some research on what I could do to help prevent injuries, and a lot of the suggestions were pretty much doing some myofascial stretches, which I actually just learned recently, so that was nice, and foam rolling. And on top of that, also doing strength exercises for your hips and your quads. And that was really helpful for me because I was thinking about the types of strength training that I do, and I don't do a lot of quad related stuff. I feel like a lot of times I focus on like booty exercises and hamstring exercises and glutes, and which is still booty. So it's making me realize I'm not as well-rounded as I thought I was fitness-wise. So that's a new challenge for me, and that's something that I can now look forward to in the gym and actually work towards improving in order to stay healthy. So all in all, this has given me a whole new outlook on my fitness and on myself. I'm just excited to see what I can do in preparation for this marathon. It is now May 4th, for all you Star Wars nerds. And the race takes place on August 27th, which is 16 weeks away from now. So I've only been training for 4, so I feel good about where I'm at, but I know that that's not a ton of time for someone who's completely inexperienced in training for an ultra marathon, let alone a marathon. So I'm not gonna get too confident, but I do feel like this is something I can do. Even if something happens and I can't train the way I want to, I still really wanna run this race and document it for you guys. Because I think Ryan's videos are awesome. I think it'd be fun to have a video out there of someone who sucks at running and is doing this. Ryan's really good. I myself am not that good of a runner. So if there are any of you out there who run ultra marathons or who have just run a marathon, like even trained for even a half marathon, if you have experience in this or you're interested in seeing videos about my training, please let me know. I have lots of sweaty, painful footage that I can show you. Let me know if you're interested in going on this journey with me. I think it could be really fun to document, and I'm doing it anyway, so might as well put it on camera for everyone to enjoy my pain. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. Also, do not forget to go and check out Ryan's videos. He has so many awesome ones. He's just such a positive, upbeat person, and he's so much fun to watch. There's my dog. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, guys, stay golden.